Thanks for watching, Dad. One thing that I've realized is that it's extremely easy to get discouraged and afraid when you take on a project like this. Being a woman is not as easy, I don't think, because the lack of confidence, maybe. Growing up, it was a man's job, not a woman's job, so the expectations were different. We didn't get those same opportunities to experiment with the tools that we needed to experiment with. Maybe we didn't build the muscle, maybe we weren't taught to lift weights, I'm not sure, but I do know one thing, that if at first you do not succeed, try and try again. And don't give up. Stay with the ship. Never abandon ship, right, Dad? So here we are. This little video is dedicated to you, to the one I love, who taught me how to work real hard and build strong character. After all, our character is revealed in the dark. Unfortunately, I did get a little troubling news today and found out that I'm going through about 350,000 gallons of water every couple of weeks. And now I got an additional $4,000 water bill, and I didn't realize I'd been up to $6,000, and plus the bill's $11,000 anyhow, so the bathroom's next. And it had me down, and it almost had me licked, but here I am going at it again, and I think about some of the places where an environment like this environment that's around us, around me right now, is from something far worse than a person bringing it on themselves to make repairs, like hurricanes, earthquakes. I have a lot to be thankful for. I did find here on top of one of these boards, I found a lot of white stuff growing, spores. Found a dead mouse, and I felt really bad for the poor little bugger, because if the environment wasn't safe for him, it's not safe for us. So here, I took your advice, and I took off all of these little pieces of the fan, just like you told me to unscrew the pieces of the fan from the ceiling fan. And you'll be very, very happy to know that here in my pocket, I saved the screws. So here we go. I am going to take the light off, just like you told me to. And I'm going to shine it in here so you can see what I'm doing. Here's the light fixture in the ceiling. I don't know how well you can see this light fixture, but take out the bulbs, take out the glass, take off the little fan thingies that would hit you in the face. Get a screwdriver, because you're not going to be able to see after you take the thing off. And start unscrewing it from the wall. And once I finish doing that, here's the wire. Interestingly enough, is that the screw that's hanging from the wall is very, very fragile. This is very hard to see because it's very dark, so I'm going to do some more pictures tomorrow. But here I am, up in the ceiling again. These are the 2x4s that are actually going to come down. I'm going to pull these suckers down. The only problem is that I'm really kind of getting afraid, because some of this stuff is actually falling right on top of me, and it doesn't tickle. So here's that hefty old crowbar, Dad. And guess where I got it? Joe down the street. I looked at it and said, "Was that my father's?" So here we are. I'm going to try to